Question: why are you required to stop now? This question is asking, what are the reasons why you have to stop in this situation? Option A: because of the cyclist. There is a cyclist ahead of us who may affect our path of travel. We need to stop and make sure the cyclist can pass safely before continuing. Option B: because of the green vehicle. The green vehicle is also relevant to the situation. We have to take it into account and stop because it may enter or cross our path. Option C: because of the red vehicle. The red vehicle is on the other side of the road and does not create the same immediate danger for our path. Therefore, it is not the reason why we are required to stop. So, what are the correct answers? The correct answers are A and B. Why? Answer A is correct because the cyclist can affect our intended path, so we must stop and give the cyclist enough time and space to proceed safely. Answer B is correct because the green vehicle is also creating a potential conflict with our path. We must stop and wait until the situation is safe. Answer C is incorrect because the red vehicle does not require us to stop in this situation. Remember, always look carefully at every road user who could cross or interfere with your path. Stop whenever necessary to prevent a dangerous situation. Question: why are you required to stop now? This question is asking, which road user or vehicle is the reason why you have to stop in this situation? Option A: because of the cyclist. There is a cyclist ahead, but the cyclist is not the reason why we are required to stop in this situation. Option B: because of the white car. The white car is coming from the side road, but it is not the reason why we have to stop here. Option C: because of the tram. The tram is approaching from the left side. We must take the tram into consideration and stop because its path has priority in this situation. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer is C. Why? Answer C is correct because the tram has priority in this situation. We must stop and allow the tram to pass safely before continuing. Answer A is incorrect because the cyclist is not the reason for the required stop. Answer B is incorrect because the white car is not the vehicle that requires us to stop. Remember, always pay special attention to trams. When a tram has priority, you must stop and give it the right of way. Question: what is the right course of action here? This question is asking, what should you do in this situation? Option A: I may overtake the moped before the rail crossing once the cyclist is out of the way. Even if the cyclist is no longer in the way, overtaking the moped before the rail crossing is not the correct action. The rail crossing is a dangerous area where overtaking should be avoided. Option B: I do not overtake the moped before the rail crossing. Here, I should remain behind the moped and wait. I should not attempt to overtake before reaching the rail crossing. Option C: I overtake the moped while allowing sufficient space to the side. Even if I can maintain sufficient side clearance, overtaking the moped before the rail crossing is still not appropriate in this situation. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer is B. Why? Answer B is correct because the moped is ahead of me and we are approaching a rail crossing. I should not overtake the moped before the crossing. I remain behind it and wait until it is safe and permitted to overtake. Answer A is incorrect because the cyclist being out of the way does not make overtaking before the rail crossing safe. Answer C is incorrect for the same reason. Even with sufficient side clearance, I should not overtake the moped before the rail crossing. Remember, when approaching a rail crossing, avoid overtaking and stay behind the vehicle in front until you have safely passed the crossing. Question: why are you required to brake now? This question is asking, which road user is the reason why you have to brake in this situation? Option A: because of the motorbike. The motorbike is coming out from the left side behind the blue van. It could enter our path, so we need to be prepared to brake. Option B: because of the van. The blue van is approaching from the opposite direction. However, the van itself is not the reason why we are required to brake. Option C: because of the cyclist. The cyclist is on the right side of the road and is not creating an immediate conflict with our path. Therefore, the cyclist is not the reason for braking. So, what is the correct answer? The correct answer is A. Why? Answer A is correct because the motorbike is emerging from the left side behind the blue van. It may enter our path, creating a potential danger. Therefore, we must brake and be prepared for the motorbike. Answer B is incorrect because the blue van is not the immediate reason for braking. Answer C is incorrect because the cyclist is not interfering with our path. Remember, always watch carefully for vehicles emerging from side roads or hidden behind other vehicles. If a vehicle could enter your path, reduce your speed and be ready to brake. Question: why do you have to wait before turning right? This question is asking, why do you have to wait before making the right turn? Option A: because of the cyclist. There is a cyclist approaching from the right-hand side. When I turn right, the cyclist could cross my path. I have to wait and allow the cyclist to pass safely before I make the turn. Option B: because of the black car. The black car is driving on the road ahead, but it does not interfere with my right turn. Therefore, the black car is not the reason why I have to wait. Option C: because of the pedestrian. There is a pedestrian crossing the road in front of me. I must wait and allow the pedestrian to cross safely before turning right. So, what are the correct answers? The correct answers are A and C. Why? Answer A is correct because the cyclist is approaching from the right side and could cross my path when I turn right. I have to wait and let the cyclist pass first. Answer C is correct because the pedestrian is crossing the road in front of me. I must wait until the pedestrian has crossed safely. Answer B is incorrect because the black car does not affect my right turn. Remember, before turning right, always check for cyclists and pedestrians. If they are crossing or could cross your path, wait and let them pass safely.